Hello and welcome, YouTube friends. Let me get away from the noise before I start talking. Hang on. That was a little bit better. Well, again, hello and welcome, YouTube friends. Today's Saturday, the 17th, I reckon, of February. It is about 9:20-ish in the AM. The temperature has warmed up a little bit, not a lot. I would say it's around, I don't know, 5 degrees plus Celsius. Still a bit windy, grey. The sun was supposed to come out, but it hasn't yet. Maybe it will later. Only I don't have time to take a walk later, so we'll have to make do with with what we've got. We're in the dead center of Copenhagen. We just passed. Sadly, there's a scaffolding around it. I wanted to show you the clock tower on the city hall, but we'll come by here another day as well. This is, I guess, the dead center of Copenhagen is the city hall, and the main station is a few hundred meters that way. I have no goal in particular today, but I'm taking you on a little walk through some of the center of Copenhagen, some of the, I guess, the oldest part of town. I mean, the real original buildings are obviously not here anymore, because that would be around 1,000 years old then, and yeah, no, they are no more, but the part of town we're gonna cruise around in is the old part of town. It is finally starting to lighten up a little bit. I mean, we're still in February, and it's still cold, but you're starting to see slowly the light creeping back, which is a wonderful feeling. Give it a month or so, it might still be cold, but that, early spring feeling will start to creep in. I love that. So yeah, winter is hopefully, I don't want to jinx it, but hopefully drawing to an end. At least I hope so. Yeah. A lot of scaffolding around these days. Sorry about that, but I guess it's good to maintain old buildings. Not sure how old these buildings actually are. Like I said, not 1,000, that's for sure, but maybe a couple of hundred, maybe, some of these. It's an apartment for sale up there. Sure, it's gonna be ridiculously expensive. Oh, two? No, one for rent, one for sale. The one for rent is probably an office space. Oh, I see the sun over there. Wow, that's a rare sight this time of year. These streets we're in now, Old Part Street, close to where we are now, is a street we call Strøget, which is like a shopping street, an outdoor mall or something, if you will. Just more traditional. Oh, there's an old building here. So in the summertime, or at least when it's warmer than it is now, when the tourists are here, these streets will be absolutely packed with people. Let me take a picture for my Instagram. Yeah, this building looks pretty old. It's a famous comedy establishment where a lot of, I guess, both famous comedians and up-and-coming comedians are performing. I guess mostly up-and-coming, but some of the people who started here, who actually made it, I guess they sometimes appear here too. Personally, myself, I've never really been a big fan of stand-up comedy. I mean, there are always exceptions. There are always people that surprise me that I like, but in general, it's never been something I've really dug. Yeah, this looks pretty old too. This street here. Let me get these people past me. I don't want to film people against their will. Hang on. This street is one of the really old ones. Again, I'm not sure how old these buildings are, but maybe a couple of 100 years old. You can see they're kind of crooked, some of them. But this part we're in now is the old part of town. I need to watch my delicate angles around here. Oh, sorry. The noise is heading our way again. I couldn't say anything because of the noise, but we just passed a building where there's kind of a what would the English word be here? Like a culture center, culture house, something, with concerts and exhibitions and also like an underground cinema where I sometimes go. Yeah, I know, I'm always filming Brett. Where they show all sorts of weird old movies and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Over on my left, I'll point my camera in a second. We can see just, maybe, I don't know if you can for the sun. The sun is almost out, which is wonderful. Parliament. I have visited in an early video, and I will visit it again with narration this time. It wasn't in my earlier video. And kind of yellow building over there is a museum that I also like to visit soon again. I haven't been there in years. And this is one of the canals. I missed that boat tour earlier in the year. We're gonna pass here. Well, I am gonna take that boat tour, and I will. Spring is drawing closer, so I will. And this is also a museum over here, which I'm also gonna visit at some point. There are still a lot of places we can go, guys, and yeah, it's exciting. Sometimes I go during the week. I'll think, oh, where should I go this weekend? And sometimes I run out of ideas. But when I do go out, I always reminded that there are still a lot of places we haven't been. So no, we're not gonna run out of places to go yet. Still, I'd like to revisit some places also every now and then. Places that we've already been, but I'll try to mix it up. Just taking a picture for my Instagram here. Hang on, guys. There we go. Maybe that'll make a nice thumb as well. We'll see. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, it says right over there, the National Museum. Haven't been there in ages as well. Yeah, on the left it's actually quite interesting, but like I said, we'll take a proper tour of it in a couple of months or something, because I want to be prepared so I can. The first time we were there I didn't speak. This time I want to tell you guys a little bit about the history, but yeah, as of now I'm not prepared, so wait a couple of months and I'll take you there. There'll also be quite a lot of people on these streets in a couple of months from now and the rest of the summer. So I'm enjoying the peace and quiet for now. It won't last. It won't last. Oh man, the sun is out. This is amazing. It's probably not good for my video because I'm walking directly towards the sun, but I must admit, guys, I am thoroughly enjoying it. Sun on my face. Yeah. Yes, please and thank you. Yeah, I hope it's not gonna bother you guys too much. I am not sure about how the quality of this is gonna come out. But right now, I must admit I'm enjoying it too much to get out of it. Some old buildings over here too. I reckon if these you can't go in there, it's private. Reckon if these, what does it say? Oh yeah, I thought so. It's like an old barracks or something. Just up here, I think I'll turn my back to the sun just to get a picture of the canal. Let's see. I need to be careful with all the rope here so I won't fall. Let's see if I can get a picture. And also need not to drop my phone in the water. That would be a bummer. Alright, the sun disappeared a little bit again. Yep, that's how it is. I enjoyed it for the 90 seconds it was out. As far as I know, this red building over here used to be some sort of armory or something. I think there's a... I don't think it's called that anymore, but it used to be a war museum or something with weapons and stuff, I think. Or maybe that's that building over here, I can't remember. I'm actually heading in the opposite direction of what I intended now. Yeah, I think I'll stick to my plan and go back anyways. Yeah. Oh, here's one of the boats I told you guys about. Let's try to go this way. I think that's we're gonna get to a pretty busy road with a lot of noise, but let me see if I can. I'm not out in this neighborhood, in this area very often, so I forget all the little, little streets and stuff that are more interesting than the big ones, but I'll figure it out. Danish Architecture Center. This place looks pretty new. Haven't been in there. Maybe I should check it out at some point. Oh no, this is not the busy road I thought it would be. Oh, good. We were alright. Yep. Hadn't it been for the wind, that was hard to say. It would actually been quite lovely right now, but yeah. Wind is still really cold. let's cross the busy road, because I think down here is where the main police station is. I haven't been down in that neighborhood for ages. As far as I remember, it's a really ugly building. It looks like a police station. Hopefully they won't mind me filming outside. We'll find out, guys. I think we'll be alright. We'll see. Over there in the yellow building is the Classical Music Conservatory. So if you're a music whiz and you're studying a classical instrument, that's the school right there. Oh, green light. Here we go, finally. Let's hurry so we won't get stuck. Yeah, you can actually see just the edge of the police station building just ahead. It's the oddly angled one. This really is a neighborhood where I'm never at. Never. I think it might be kind of posh, but it's also, in my opinion, really dull. There's nothing happening here. There are no shops, no stores, no bars, no restaurant, nothing. Almost nothing. But I could imagine they have big apartments that are really expensive, would be my guess, but yeah, whatever. It's a weird neighborhood, because on the left there's all kinds of, boring new glassy stuff. Here we are, this is the building. Let me watch out for cars. I think maybe the main entrance is on the other side. I think. Maybe it's just... Yeah, actually there's nothing really to see here, guys. Big boring building. Or at least I think so. Anyways, I just remember we were close by, so I thought we might take a peek. Maybe this is the main entrance. I don't know. Maybe I misremember. Anyways, doesn't matter. It wasn't as interesting as I hoped. And actually... I need to save a bit of battery because I'm doing 2 walks today. I'm heading to the second location, and since there's only about an hour's worth of battery on my camera, I think I'll end the tour in a couple of minutes, because we're getting close to where my second shoot of the day will take place. Oh man, the wind is still cold. But at least the sun is out a little bit. That's really nice. Building on my left is where I'm gonna go inside and film, if they'll allow me. Just a little teaser. If you follow my channel, and if they allow me to film, you'll find out maybe next week. Maybe next week, if they allow me. Like I say, we'll see. If any of you watching knows what this place is, don't hesitate to help me tease a little bit down in the comments. You know. I know it, guys. I think I'll just end the tour here, and stick around, and maybe you'll find out where we are next week. But of course, as per usual, thank you for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, like I said, hopefully we'll see each other next week. Bye bye.